So today we have a big fight on our hands. The MCU Avengers taking on Omni Man from the show on Amazon Prime. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, just to clarify, I'm using the most powerful members of the Avengers. I would use all of them, but there's just no point as they'll just quickly be killed. I mean, guys like Captain America, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, T'Challa, all of them they're dead. Omni-Man kills them in an instant, just pops their head like a pimple. Done. There's no reason to bring them. I'm just going. So the characters that I will be using are Hawk, Thor, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Vision, War Machine, Valkyrie, Scarlet Witch, Wong, and Doctor Strange. 10 Avengers versus Omni Man. Uh, so basically, all of them can either probably take a punch from Omni Man, or they can be significantly helpful in taking Omni Man down. That was my gist of it. That was my thinking process in choosing them. So, anyways, let's get started. How powerful is Omni Man? Well, he's an old Viltrumite, meaning he's very physically powerful. He slaughtered the Guardians of the Globe, the most powerful team in the world, basically their version of the Justice League. This includes Immortal and War Woman. He then later on killed an enraged Immortal for a second time by literally slicing him in half. He beat a massive kaiju, destroyed an entire civilization in another dimension by simply flying through, well, everything. And he destroyed Invincible in their last fight. Just destroyed him, hitting him hard enough to crack an entire mountain and to send him flying around the entire world. He lifted a massive piece of rubble, basically, up with just one hand easily. And someone on Google said this weighed 500,000 tons. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, I'm not going to say he's wrong. He also said that he once stopped an asteroid twice the size of Texas, and he's beaten ancient gods and monsters from the deep. He's no-sold being hit by multiple missiles at once, a house-busting explosion, and punches from Invincible, including one that caused a big shockwave. He didn't budge from any of that. He endured a beatdown from the Guardians of the Globe, being hit by a massive nuclear laser twice, and a brutal beating from a massive kaiju that was amped by all sorts of drugs and whatnot. Not to mention that scientist that was working with Mark's blood said that Viltrumites just don't die, as their blood is unaffected by any earthly disease, virus, or bacteria. And he's incredibly fast. Like, he can move and fly several Mach speeds easily. He easily beat Mark in a race when Mark had a head start and was going at least the speed of sound. And he was able to perceive and nearly match Red Rush, who was the fastest hero alive. He killed him in just a matter of just a few seconds before the rest of the Guardians of the Globe could even react to it. But what about the 10 Avengers? Well, War Machine and Valkyrie won't be doing much here. I mean, yeah, he's got enough weapons to arm a third world country, and she's an elite Asgardian warrior, but to Nolan, they're both just going to be mild nuisances. Kind of like those zombie cyborg things. Just gonna be slowing him down a little until he kills them. It's that simple. Iron Man in his Mark 85 armor would probably do better than War Machine and Valkyrie, seeing how well he did against Thanos. He's very skilled in using his versatility to his advantage, but he certainly isn't enough to beat Nolan either. And again, just kind of holding him back for a short while. Vision could technically just stay phased the entire time, but come on, that's just boring. Vision, actually, in all realness, might have two ways of killing Nolan. And what if we saw Ultron use the Mind Stone to just slice Thanos in half? I don't see why that wouldn't work here. And the other way is that he could just phase his arms through Nolan's chest and then become solid again. I mean, I'm pretty sure that would kill a Viltrumite. The only thing Nolan can do in either of those situations is use his speed, as he is much faster than Vision. And then comes the question, can he break vibranium? Eh, probably. Thanos easily did it. I'm sure he could too. Even if he can't, he can easily yank out the Mind Stone, seeing even Vision himself did it in What If. Yeah, so Vision could kill Omni Man, theoretically, but I don't think it's likely. Now, how does Omni Man fare against the three heavy hitters, Thor, Hawk, and Captain Marvel? Well, to be honest, I think Thor is the only one that can take Nolan on for in terms of strength and durability. And then Stormbreaker does give him a big added edge. But to be honest, I don't see why Nolan couldn't kill these three like he killed War Woman and Immortal and the rest of the Guardians of the Globe. I mean, Stormbreaker could definitely kill Nolan, but again, Thor has to hit him with it. That's going to be hard to do when, again, Nolan is much faster than him. Hulk is nothing more. If Nolan tried to fight Hulk, it'd be like if Nolan tried to fight Monster Girl. Hulk would go down pretty easily because he's dumb and he's not that fast. And then, although Captain Marvel does bring an interesting challenge, I just don't think she's enough. I don't think even, not even Captain Marvel, I really don't think she could do anything to Nolan. At least nothing to put him down, nothing he's not used to taking. So what about Scarlet Witch and the two sorcerers? Well, Wanda has more raw power than Strange and Wong. Her power comes down to three main powers: telekinesis, telepathy, and chaos magic. She's killed the Leviathan, overpowered and nearly killed Thanos, causing him legit fear, brainwashed the entire town of Westview, created her own alternate reality, bested Agatha, a witch with centuries more experience and knowledge, and destroyed a freaking Infinity Stone, the Mind Stone. But while Strange and Wong may not have as much raw power as Wanda, they make up for it with skill, versatility, and knowledge. Assuming Wong can do everything Strange can, they can astral project, force people into the astral plane, create shields, create dozens of clones, manifest this magical whip slash grapple hook thingy, and enter the mirror dimension and leave foes there. So either of these three could kill Nolan, or at least get rid of him. Wanda could kill him, like how she nearly killed Thanos, and Stranger Wong could just simply send him to the mirror dimension and just leave him there. But thing is, they're still just human. They'll die just as easily as Black Widow or Hawkeye or any other human on Earth. So with all that being said, Nolan can win. He's stronger, tougher, and faster and more brutal than anyone here, except for maybe Thor in terms of strength and durability. If he plays his cards right, he can and will beat the Avengers, the entire lineup, and the MCU. But thing is, it's not like they'll be taking turns on fighting him. They'll be attacking Nolan all at the same time. And I already discussed how five of them could beat him. Vision could either with his phasing or with the Mind Stone. Thor could with Stormbreaker. Wanda could. And either Strange or Wong could send him into the mirror dimension and just leave him there. Now, Omni Man can win, like I said, he can. But I think it's much more likely that the Avengers would win eventually after suffering major casualties. Like, a ton of their entire team would die. A lot of the street level heroes would die. A lot of the mid level heroes would die brutally as their heads get popped off. But in the end, yeah, the MCU Avengers would win. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.